Okay, I have a tarot deck and I have an oracle deck. And as people join me, I'm gonna start the reading. Hey, my loves. Okay, so here's the deal. If you've never been on one of my energy reports before, pretty much I make myself available to my soul family for about 45 minutes, and we'll see what the universe has to tell us today. These energy reports are for guidance and clarity to help us navigate the current cosmic energies specific to this week. We've all been through a lot in the past 2 months. The planets have been doing some crazy things, and honestly, they haven't stopped. Several planets are retrograde, lots of stuff going on. Summer is here. Thank you, Nooper. Yeah, you know I love flowers. You know it. I appreciate it. All right, I feel like just getting into it, so here we go. Okay. Simple. Okay, interesting. Ooh, really interesting. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to tell you guys about these cards. Oh yeah, they're just flying right out. Okay, here we go. Thank you for being here, my loves. I wonder if you can see the cards that I just pulled. I just did this. Oh no, it's not going to work. Keep it. Balance. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I just don't want you to fall down. Okay. So we've got Imagine, clarified by the Three of Cups. We've got Unfinished Symphony, clarified by Major Arcana, the World's card. My goodness. Time to Go, clarified by Son of Swords. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm almost ready. I gotta stare at these cards for a second to really receive the message, because it's specific. It's a specific message this week, my loves. I'm feeling like this energy is gonna last until next Monday, until I join you again for another energy report. And if something crazy happens and the energy shifts, I'll come back on the live and I'll give us an update. So, let's look at the oracle cards first. Imagine, Unfinished Symphony, and Time to Go. So, what we are being told right now, super clear, beautiful. I don't have to work very hard for this message. First of all, let's look at the imagery here on the Imagine card. It's got a figure trying to hook the moon with a string. This is the card of Dream a Big Dream. Dream a big dream. So as your creativity comes online this week, dream a big dream, okay? What do I mean by dream a big dream? Tap into your heart, tap into your heartfelt dreams and desires, and see what new ideas or what new epiphanies you've got. You might not have any new ideas. You might have a project that you're already working on. You're going to find that there's extra energy, extra inspiration, or maybe even some clarifying concepts to assist you and support you in this project or idea. I'm getting a strong relationship energy with these cards. The energy that I'm receiving about relationships now, if it doesn't resonate for you about relationships, it may just be relating to your relationship with this project. This is for everyone. This is for all signs, so we got to keep it a little general. Unfinished symphony. This is the energy of feeling like things are not quite done. And before you move on, you might want to look back. You might want to look back and say, hold on a second. Is there something I'm missing? Maybe there's something I could have done. And the universe says no. It's time to go. It's time to move on. So whatever lingering energies that you have this week, whatever epiphanies that might be guiding you towards ending something, closing something, moving on from something, I want you to let those energies facilitate you in moving you forward. So we're going to be feeling a little reminiscent this week. The Three of Cups, that's the energy of remembering memories. Good times, memories, times with friends. You know, those really amazing memories that you have. Whether you're not friends with those people anymore or not, you're not in those environments anymore, or you are. The memories don't go anywhere. You can allow these amazing memories and these positive experiences that you've had to continue to feed you throughout the week. But that doesn't mean you should go back to them. There's a major forward motion that we get to utilize in the energies. So when you find yourself in the mental space, thinking about things, intellectualizing, or maybe even creating a little bit in all of these chakras, what I recommend for you is to just take a taste of your memories. Don't spend too much time there. Instead, let the memory feed you. Let the memory fill you up. Oh, I liked those times. Oh, those were great times. Oh, I'm so blessed. Oh, my life has been so good. And then move on and move forward. And in the case that you feel like you don't have any good memories, then that's even more reason to move on and move forward. This Imagine card really wants us to take that creativity to the next level, okay? So take it to the next level, and if you find yourself ruminating or kind of wallowing in past memories or wishing things could be different, all that mental power can be re-channeled. All that mental power, all that energy can be redirected into dreaming a big dream. Dreaming a big dream. That feels good. So while you are kind of reminiscing this week, while we're dreaming a big dream, you might be compelled to say, hold on, let me just stay here in this reminiscent place and, see if there's any loose ends I need to tie up and see if there's any other things I need to do. First of all, if there's a loose end that you need to tie up, I highly recommend it. It feels like the energies are really facilitating conclusions. Conclusions. I actually opened this book right on the death card. Whew. So there you go, conclusions. I want to read to you about the World card, which is clarifying the Unfinished Symphony card now. Wholeness and completion. The World is the final card in the journey of the major arcana. It signifies completion, harmony, and contentment. It's rare to experience this energy, as we are usually consumed by wanting, needing, and achieving. So when this card appears, contemplate for a moment the idea of being whole. Focus on the image on this card. Close your eyes and envision this radiating energy inside of you. What does it feel like? Where is it located? What blocks you from feeling a sense of wholeness each and every day of your life? Beautiful. Love that. Love that. Hey, Laura. Gorgeous. Oof, gorgeous. Love it. Okay, my loves. So, wow. Kind of wasn't expecting that. And I have a message for us. Do you want to feel whole? Are you ready for the future? Are you ready for something new? Are you ready to utilize this new, positive, high-vibrating energy to make life feel better? You can. It's completely available to you. Everything is actually done. All of the things that you've been working on and hustling through, the energy of it has met completion. You are fully marinated in the past and ready to, bring your cooked self into the future. So, this is really freaking clear, you guys. You're going to feel the creative mind. Epic. You're going to feel the creative mind with the, what's the word I want to say? You're going to feel the wheels starting to turn again. As the wheels turn, we store our emotions and our memories in the same place that we store a lot of our creative ideas. So while we might be compelled to look upon the past and look upon the memories that we've experienced, let those memories feed you and then move forward. If anything needs to be closed up, loose ends tied, bills paid, things like that, yeah, do that. And then let's take a moment to acknowledge the profound moment of completion that we've reached. You are whole as you are. Do you know that you don't need anyone to complete you? And you will attract your divine life partner once you can accept that you and yourself are complete. It's really important to know. So take a deep breath into your heart. And believe that there's way more for you out there and in your future. And life is just starting to get magical and incredible. But guess what? In order to experience the energies of the future, hey Mario, you've got to go to the future. And in order to reach the future, you've got to leave the past. Oh, but what about all my memories? What about my good times and the friends and the this and the that? No one's taking your memories away. However, the physical experience of the past energies, the universe is not facilitating it. The cosmic energy, the astrological energy is not facilitating you ruminating in the past. And that's why we get this strong major arcana energy. This is major arcana right here, the world card. This isn't no tiny little cups card. Yeah, we might be feeling emotional, a little emotional as we reference and reminisce. But we're done. All done. Good job. We did it. We did it. But we've got to make the choice to leave it. Because what's great is the universe will kind of force us towards things. You know, if you got to watch my psychic report yesterday, someone was going through some really hard times and it was clear that the universe was pushing her and forcing her back into alignment. And that was some tough love the universe was giving her. So know that, yeah, the universe will do its best to be kind and guide us before it gets rough with us. And right now what the universe is facilitating is the acknowledgement of clean closures in your life. Relationships, jobs, projects, moving on. Moving on, and I highly recommend you fuse your free will with the experience of moving on. Fuse your free will with this current energy that the universe is providing to you. She's running. She's running. This says time to go. So some symbolism in this particular card that I'd like to bring to your attention. These flags literally represent memories. She's like running under and past the memories towards a doorway to the future. And that's what this current energy is. It's so amazing. And then we've got this time to go card. So take a second, take in this energy. Running, almost like escaping, right? Time to go. And then we're clarified by the Son of Swords. So what this is telling us, this particular relationship of these two cards, is like, don't exhaust yourself. You might feel like the energy is really facilitated. You might feel like the energy is really moving you. And that's great. You might be able to utilize it and really move forward on that divine escalator forward into the future. But don't exhaust yourself, okay? The Son of Swords card has this masculine energy of getting things done, but it's also a little immature. It can be a little exhausting, a little too over-ambitious. So especially those of you who have Capricorn placements, take a deep breath and know that everything is going to unfold in divine timing. We do not get to bully the universe in manifesting our dreams. We do not get to bully the universe in manifesting our dreams. The universe will provide us the pathway in which to run on. The universe will build the stairway to our portal to the future, step by step. But we don't get to rush the universe in laying these planks down, okay? We don't get to rush the universe. If the 2x4 stops somewhere, she's not going to keep running or she's going to fall off. So, there's no need to rush. There's no need to rush. If you're feeling tired, take a little break, okay? Some of us might feel this current energy and take it and run with it. And I think that's why the Son of Swords has come up. It's just to, inspire you not to burn out, not to burn yourself out. And the universe wants us to know that right now, this energy of completion and this kind of creative support that we're being provided right now by the universe is not going to end at the end of this week. This is the new energy of the summer. And this summer, there's a gorgeous, gorgeous, fertile energy for all of our creative and heartfelt, imaginative even, pursuits. So, your creativity comes online this week. The universe recommends that you dream a big dream. Yeah, look back on the past. Be like, thank you, good memories. Thank you, past. Close up all those unfinished ends. Finish the contracts. Sign the paperwork. And move on. Because you're done. You're divinely done. There's a divine completion occurring in each and every one of our lives right now. Thank you for the validation, my loves. So, with all of this, God, the energy of this card is so strong. I just have to receive it for a moment. Ooh, the garbage truck is here. It's going to get a little loud, my loves. Hang in there. Okay. The universe is very much supporting and facilitating our completion process at this time. Facilitate it. 100%. All the universe wants for us is to step into our futures. Some of us are going to receive this strong creative energy, and we are really going to understand the purpose of it, and we are going to run with it. And for those of us who might feel hesitant about this forward-moving energy of profound completion, it's okay. But you gotta go. You gotta go. That's it. There's nothing left for you in the past because we're currently in the future. So if you keep on trying to hold on to the past, it's going to be like living in your head, not in reality. All right, everything's okay. The owl is wise, and the swords depict and represent the constructive and destructive qualities within each and every one of us. So as we start to take action, look at this guy flying, Ksing! As we start to take action, monitor your energy levels. Keep your self-awareness in check. Monitor your vibration. Stay with yourself. Oftentimes, we feel the forward motion, and we might forget to take our bodies with us, and we might just take it purely into the mental. It's not going to be worth it to do that. Instead, what this week is going to be for is acknowledging the conclusive energies. What this week is divinely for is for us to marinate in the energy of conclusion. Marinate in the energy of completion. If you've been feeling different lately, spend some time with yourself and tap into your heart and tap into your imagination and tap into your dreams and see what new epiphanies you have access to. Perhaps you have upgraded completely into a higher vibrational version of yourself. Perhaps your relationship with reality has shifted because your reality has raised in vibration. And so you've got to kind of take off the old glasses of perception and let yourself view things from a new perspective, a fresh perspective, understanding that the past isn't here anymore. And so if it feels like the past is still here, you're living in your head. You're living in your head and you're projecting perspectives of the past onto your now moment. I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. You're going to feel stagnant and you're going to feel stuck. So if you find yourself feeling stagnant or stuck this week, you're probably in your head. You're probably living in the past. So I hope you can remember me in this moment during this reading when you start to think about the past. Oh, I wish I could go back. Oh, I wish it was different. We've got this, okay? This future shit, I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it. And if you're on my page, then you're divinely intended for that as well. So take a deep breath and know that all the good feelings that you secretly want to experience are actually meant for you. Oh my gosh. They're real. Why would the universe, why would Creator, why would God give you desires that were not intended to be fulfilled? Think about that. Think about that, yes. This week, marinate in the energies of completion. Marinate in the new reality that we're existing in. Marinate in it. Swim in it. Acknowledge the memories that are coming up. That's great. Sure, acknowledge them. Close out what needs to close out. And marinate in the power. Because what's great is we moved out of the old past reality of feeling incomplete. And I have better words to describe this. Just give me a second. We moved out of like the past where we felt like we had something that needed to be filled. And so we were functioning from a place where we perceived ourselves as missing something. That is not the case. And if you feel you are missing something, then you are not in yourself. And oftentimes we can feel like we're missing something if we're existing outside of ourselves, observing our life from the external, from our astral body, but not actually feeling our experience within our body. As well, this card is kind of inspiring me to think about past perspectives and the ways that we may have used to view ourselves and how that might hold us back from really receiving this beautiful world energy, this beautiful energy of wholeness and completion. So allow yourself to wash away all your old perspectives of yourself and of your life. Burn some sage. Lately, I've been really, you guys know I'm like the rose queen. I have roses everywhere. If you didn't know, the rose is the highest vibrating flower. It does hold the sacred geometry of the spiral inside, and it resonates with the heart chakra, which of course is my favorite chakra. So when you see me waving this, just know that I'm just cleansing your energy a little bit. And then I don't have to open a window, because when I light the sage, I have to open a window, and this just works better. New things, new things, new things, new things only. Okay? You may have to visit the old to close the loose ends. You may have to visit the old to say, thank you so much. I'll see you in another life. You might have to visit the old to acknowledge it for what it is, so that you can consciously string it as the tapestry of your past and run away from it. But really don't run. Can you just like wade towards the future in your body so that you don't exhaust yourself? So it's like marinating in the new wholeness energy, slowly moving forward very consciously and in a very embodied way, and monitoring when we start to get a little too overly ambitious and overly achieverly. Because we're currently experiencing completion, this is literally the unfinished symphony card clarified by the card of profound completion, you guys. So it's going to be first acknowledging that which feels unfinished, and that which needs to be closed up. And then boom, and then you're done. Acknowledging what needs to be finished, acknowledging where your loose ends are, and then boom, finish them, and you're done for good. And they will never re-present themselves to you in your lives ever the F again. Believe it or not. So it's a strong energy of closure. Whoa, I could use that. Strong energy of closure And with that, just like be easy on yourself, please, because you might get a little exhausted if you go too hard. My type A personality this is not one of those situations that you get to rush to finish, okay? Flow with the energies, take breaks when you need. And that's the message. I'm going to pull a clarity card for us. An overall energy for the week. Although I feel this reading has been particularly clear now. But we'll do one more, maybe two more cards for the overall, whoa, a lot of energy in this deck. For the overall energy for the week. Thank you for being here, my loves. Your energy feels really good. Ooh, we need a clarity card for that. My goodness. Ooh, okay. Wow. So we've got the why. But why, universe? That's what this card's energy is. But why, universe? That. And the gorgeous Ace of Swords. I'm going to have to consult the literature. Gosh. Whoa. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of gorgeous, gorgeous energy here for our final two cards that I will be depicting for us or explaining in this moment. But I want to consult the literature because it feels like a lot. Feels like a lot. I don't want to miss anything. I receive all of this. Oh, I'm so grateful for this reading. Okay, my loves. Double clarity. Double clarity. Double clarity, okay? The Y card comes up, and we see this image of this woman kind of reaching over to her Akashic records and kind of wanting to astral travel to her multidimensional history to figure out why things have happened the way that they did. Clarified by the Ace of Swords. Okay, the Y card asks you to clarify your intentions. Clarify your motives, okay? This is really beautiful because we're going to feel all this epic energy this week, right? It's like, well, what do I do with all this epic energy? You might be asking me, Bridget, what do I do with all this epic energy? Here's our clarity. You're going to take all of that profound creative energy or perhaps even mental energy, and I want you to clarify your mission statement for your dreams, for your life, for your relationships, wherever this reading is impacting you. It's going to be all about clarifying your intentions. Clarifying. Let's see if there's anything else in here that seems right. There's great power in understanding your motives now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking the universe this question. Looking for an answer, behaving this way, and most importantly, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds potential for growth. I love that. I really love that. I need you to know the motives behind your actions, okay? Clarify your motives. You guys know I don't usually like to go to the literature, but I'm glad I did. Clarify your motives this week. And in case you need some assistance in the clarification of your motives should be centered around closing loose ends. Closing loose ends and marinating in this new energy of completion. Having compassion for yourself as you feel so hyper-creative. And when the mind traverses the memories that might be painful or joyous, to allow the memories to be memories. If they feed you, that's great. Let the memory feed you and then move on. And if it's not great, now is the perfect energy to leave it in the dust and never return to the memory ever again. Either way, this week, the universe is really propelling us and fueling us to continue to move forward away from the things that we no longer need in our lives. The universe is letting us know that it shouldn't all be action-based right now. It's if we overachieve in that way, we're going to exhaust ourselves. So, marinate in the new and clarify your motives this week. Why are you who you are? Why do you have this dream? Why are you doing this career? Why is this project? Why do you want a partner? What are the parts of you that you feel could really be all lit up for a healthy reciprocal relationship? We're talking about the higher vibrations now. So that means love-based everything. Clarify your motives and figure out which ones are not based in love. Those could be holding you back. It's going to be very clear right now, says the Ace of Swords. Clarity. It's going to be extremely clear right now. What is what? If things don't feel clear, your heart could be closed, or like I said before, you could be out of your body. How to get back in body? Consciously breathe. When you breathe, make sure you feel your full torso expanding, and that will bring you right back in. So this is a week of clarity. You're going to take your constructive and destructive energies, and instead of trying to go full force into going into the future, take that energy and go full force into your heart. I'm trying to make this owl dive into this little shape here. There. Go full force into your heart. Go full force into the experience of your physical body and the energies of completion that are existing within. Confusion, obsessive thoughts, that's a sign of a closed heart. There's so much mental clarity available for us at this time, and it is divine, and it is perfect because it's going to assist us in sifting through the memories and receiving our reality with a little bit more clarity about what needs to go. I'm feeling like this is a great week to prepare to take action. This is a great week to set your trajectory. This is a great week to reset some goals if you're feeling like they're not right. This is a great week to end things, to conclude things. If you've got a job lined up, to leave that old job. I think I want to read to you from the literature about this card. It feels right. When lightning strikes, the whole world seems to light up for just 1 second. It's as though you can see everything, and this vision lingers on, even through the storm. Such is the power of the Ace of Swords. Your mind will become clear, your thoughts precise. It's a great time to make those decisions you've been putting off. It's a great time to make those decisions you've been putting off. Close out the contract. What are the loose ends? What things you got to go pick up that you've been needing to pick up? What have you been procrastinating on? The future is here, so let's close out the old, because we're literally in the new right now. We don't have to do anything to enter the new. The new is here, right on top of us. It's our mind and our free will existing in the old that keep us and prevent our perspectives from shifting into the new with the rest of reality. Now keep in mind, if you've got a bunch of unfinished business in the past, if you've got a bunch of unfinished even karma, but we're going to call it business, if you've got a bunch of loose ends in the past, that is going to be pulling your energy towards the past. So that's why there's so much focus right now on making up your mind and closing things out and completion. Oh. We don't want any pollution in our energy field preventing us from resonating with our highest vibrating and vibrational reality. We don't want any molecules or atoms, any substance of the old in our current now existence, because the vibration of our body, well, that determines the vibration of our reality. And so if I want to vibrate in the new, then I've got to make sure I am the new. And so take this week to marinate in the new. Take all that beautiful mental power that you have access to. Dream a big dream. Re-clarify your goals, your mission statement, your why. Why am I doing this? Close out those loose ends, okay, my loves? And move on. It's time to go. Luckily, you don't have to run. Instead, what you got to do is turn around on yourself, look at the memories, say thanks for everything, but I'm whole now. Thanks for everything, I'm complete now. And so turn around on yourself, look at yourself. Turn that third eye inward, look at yourself, and observe how much you've grown, how much you've healed, and how beautiful, whole, and strong you are. And if that doesn't resonate, tap into this Ace of Swords energy. It needs to resonate. All of us are receiving this mental clarity right now. If you're feeling like there's not mental clarity for you, you might be holding on to the past, my love. You might be holding on to the past. You might be really gripping on that past, and it's going to exhaust you. It's going to exhaust you. Thank universe that we are Major Arcana. You are the world. And that's today's reading. That's today's reading. All right, let me look at these cards. Maybe I'll give us a little conclusion. A couple people just joined. If you've never been on one of my lives before, I'm Brigette, Love Steady Life. If you ever have any random questions for me, spiritual questions, you can DM me. If it's really complicated, you can click the link in my bio and schedule a reading with me. And of course, I go live every Monday with our weekly energy report. All right, let me line these up. We'll do a conclusion. Did you guys hear that? Got commotion outside. It's the finale, my loves. Here's the end of your reading, and then I'll let you go on throughout your day. Your heart has a dream ever since you were a little child. There was a vision in your soul and an energy of vibration that you felt hungry for. Don't lose that hunger. The meal's closer than ever. Theoretical meal. 3 of Cups. Yeah, your memories might be very illuminated right now. Let the memories feed you as they do, but understand that memories are in your head. And anything you experience in the now moment of reality will always be much more fulfilling and exciting than anything you experience purely in your mind. The mental power is going to be beneficial right now so that we can acknowledge all of our loose ends and we can move forward with the loose ends closed up. We are whole. We are complete. We're done cooking. However, we might still have some loose ends. These 2 cards together are really letting us know that you might be being like, oh, I feel like there's just something else I gotta do. Do it so that you can embody your whole energy. Marinate in the energy of completion. Marinate in the new inspirations that you have. And acknowledge that which you are leaving. And do it with an open heart and gratitude. And go with grace. See the sparkles that are behind her? Go with grace. You don't need to blow anything up. You don't need to create drama. We can keep it in the heart. We can stay high vibrational. And the universe will show us the way. If it ever starts to feel exhausting or too stabby, you're probably not going with grace. You're probably trying to muscle through it. So turn back in on yourself. And reestablish your why. Reestablish your mission statement. Reestablish your purpose. What's important to you? What are the energies that you want to bring into reality? We've all been through so much in our emotional place, in our emotional or spiritual place. So it makes sense that we might be tapped out of our why we even are doing this in the first place. Take a deep breath. This is a great week to tap into your own energy, to sense how strong you are, to sense how strong you are, and to sense the beautiful resonant vibration that is existing in your body. When you know, okay? You are going to receive major epiphanies. They're going to come right in. It's going to be clear, and it won't leave you. These epiphanies, these visions that you have this week, I'm getting this feeling like as you clarify your mission statement and the reason why you're doing things, as you clarify your motives, you are going to receive some marching orders from the future. So you're going to receive some beautiful epiphanies and visions, and those visions are going to stay with you for the rest of your life. And they're going to feed you. It's kind of amazing because it's like you've got old energies, like old memories, family, good times, like, oh, that was nice. But the energy of the current new mental state is like empowered and clear and communicating with the divine. So be easy on yourself and be compassionate. The process of allowing things to conclude, the process of closure, the process of getting shit done and closing loose ends can be a little tiring, can be kind of a drag. Just remember that you've got more power than ever before. You're more whole than ever before. And of course, the universe loves you. Everything is happening for your facilitation into the higher vibrational planes. So be easy on yourself and take it one step at a time. No one is rushing you. No one is rushing you. The universe is simply saying, here's this week. Close up the loose ends and sense how much you've grown. Retrogrades, when some planets are in retrograde, it's a great time to just reassess, observe the land one last time, and love it all. Love it all. Love the parts of you that are leaving. Love the parts of you that are growing. I promise you, that feeling of self-love is going to take you right into the future, the high vibrating future. Not just any future, but the one that feels the best. And that's my message for the week. I hope it helps. Feels right for me. Thank you for your comments. If it resonated for you, if you think this helped, would you share it with a friend? Would you do that for me? And if anything happens, you guys know I'll be back. I love you so much. Happy Monday. You've got this week. Remember, all that energy you feel has a purpose. Utilize it. Choose where to channel your mental energy this week. And use the mental energy to clarify your motives and your mission statement. Every time I love you too, my love, Brianna, every time you find yourself trying to bring the past into the now, know you're doing the opposite of what the energies are facilitating. So anytime you try and bring the past into the now, the universe is going to smack you in the face. The universe is going to push you and bully you and say, I don't want that to happen. So if you don't feel facilitated, you might just be hanging on to the past. No judgment from me, man. It's all good. I'm just here to remind you that this profound mental clarity can very much be utilized to raise our vibration and to acknowledge the wholeness and completion point that we have reached. Welcome to your crystalline structure. Welcome to your activated light body. Welcome to 5D. Take a deep breath, put your hand on your heart. And know that at any time, if you feel like it gets to be too much, just open your heart and stop thinking and feel into your wholeness. And with that said, I'll end this video. I love you. Have a beautiful day. La la la.